What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We are starting another series finally. We just finished up Tower of God like beginning of last week, and now we're starting on, well, I got recommended to me by two people, so we're watching Arcane now. I've seen this show everywhere. I've always been meaning to watch it. I've heard it was really good. I don't really know what it's about. All I know it's based on League of Legends characters, and I used to play that game a while back. I don't play it anymore, but I know a lot of the characters, and I remember some of their backstories from the game, like from their little blurbs and their bios and stuff, but I don't really know what this show is about or if it has anything to do with that. But I just know it's based on like the character designs from League of Legends, right? But yeah, I've heard really good things about this. We're gonna be locking in for this. It has 2 seasons. I think about 9 episodes each. I just heard it's really good stuff. So we're gonna be doing this and maybe one other thing. I don't know, we'll see. But it's gonna be mainly this, and maybe we'll figure some other stuff out as my life starts to get a little more balanced, but it's a whole ordeal. But anyway, let's just get into and see what we have here. It's gonna be interesting because with Tower of God, YouTube, I had like no troubles getting those videos up. I got like no copyright issues with them. But that was Crunchyroll. This is Netflix. This is a longer show, longer episodes, and I don't know how easy it's gonna be for me to get this video up on YouTube. Hopefully I have minimal issues, little to no issues, but we shall see if that happens or not, because I had issues last time I did a Netflix show. I didn't have many issues with Cobra Kai, but I had a bunch of issues with Umbrella Academy that I could only upload like 2 episodes of it, and then I could not get the 3rd episode up without getting it flagged. It was insane. But yeah, I know I just rambled on a little bit there. Let me just think, do I have anything else to tell you guys? No, I think I'm just excited to get into it. So as always, my socials in the description, as well as my Patreon link with the full-length reactions. Let's do it. This is a really creepy song to start off with. Is this their whole family? Maybe? I wonder why she had her eyes closed at the beginning there. Maybe she was scared that she was going to see something crazy. Ooh. The parents maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Now, who's this guy to them? I don't know. They haven't had a lot of dialogue yet. So I guess my questions will be answered soon. Title screen. More or less. Okay, so Riot Games actually produced this. Like, they had a hand in producing it. Like, they didn't just like give they didn't give the okay to use the character designs or something. They actually like developed this. Interesting. They're playing some definitely copyright music in here that I'm just gonna have. You probably gonna see a cut right now until we get back in it, because I want to see this, but you guys just can't hear it on YouTube. You can always go over to my Patreon. It was a banger. So Imagine Dragons in there. Intro music?
We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm already loving this animation. You see the way that she's moving? It's realistic. You know me and a good soundtrack. You know me and a good soundtrack. Ooh, look at that place.
We'll be in and out before anyone notices.
In and out of where? And that's just obviously not gonna happen now that she said that. They're gonna get caught. Oh, she got moves. Yeah, you can't catch me doing that. Nope. So we got a fearless kid with the pink hair, and more fearful one. Okay. It's a good dynamic.
What did I tell you?
Vi and Powder.
I'm ready.
That's right. So?
I would never do this. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Fruit punch. Might be a bad choice.
Who locks their balcony?
Everyone? I lock my balcony.
Seeing as I'm the only one who knows how to pick locks, I suggest...
Why even make them like start doing it then if you're just gonna do that? So we got Clagger, Vi, and Howder. I don't remember this guy's name. Have they said it yet? Probably.
Oh yeah? What about this?
That's a nose hair trimmer.
Got like an inventor who lives here.
Anything that looks valuable, Powder. Before Milo fills the bag with junk.
Milo. Don't eat that. What was that pool that was in there? What is in there? Yeah, I mean, damn. I mean, she maybe it looked like she knew that it didn't look like it was expired or old, but I'm still not touching that sandwich. Now, what are these? They were on the thing back there, weren't they? That Milo was touching? Better get to going. Get pushing. Get pushing. You're gonna let them know that we're here? You should just dip instead of... What is that about to do? What is that thing about to do? I'm like bracing myself. There it is.
Shit.
Is this TVMA? I didn't check. Not that that meant it was TVMA, but it just made me wonder.
Stop right there!
Whoa. I'm liking interesting. Like the stuff that they use. The kind of world they're in. Oh, this is a tense chase scene. I'm wondering if they're gonna get caught. I feel like one of them at least is gonna get caught.
Man, not again. I just got this shirt.
She is the enforcer, man, for real. Group leader for sure.
Last time was the last time we were gonna do this.
Well, this time.
Okay, I know Milo's voice actor. I don't. I gotta figure out who that is. Yuri Lowenthal. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. He's basically the voice actor for everything and everyone.
I heard there was some action across the river.
How'd you hear that already?
Really kicked the nest, huh?
Is that so?
What is happening?
There's no reason this has to get ugly.
They want the
How
stuff?
about you
Yeah.
share a little taste of your treasure there?
This animation is crisp. This is all you guys had? Why'd you even pick a fight? Don't run away from everybody else. Don't do that. That's not smart. You didn't have to run from the whole group. Now she's gonna get isolated. I feel like she could have stuck around there and just kind of ran around this area. Maybe ran her to someone else so that they could pick up the fight. I don't know. I just feel like running out of the way completely is crazy. Man, you guys got your asses beat. What were you guys even coming in Bigfoot like this?
It's turning out all right after all.
Definitely not.
Want to see how that ends?
She got spunked. Walked right up to the guy with the knife. He's gonna back down though. Hey, later, boy, bitch, man. These stupid goons. Like this shouldn't have happened, in my opinion.
I need you.
That's some type of gadget. He's gonna like blow the nails up. Okay. Why? I mean, I guess that was the only way. But of course she ran herself into a dead end, and now Man, those circumstances just upset me. But
I tried to fight him off with Mauser, but she didn't work.
sick. Gotta love underground layers.
Every time she comes, something goes wrong. She jinxes every job.
All right.
Drop it, Milo.
She does seem like really young. I feel like we can. That's from League of Legends. That thing right there. That's one of those things you follow. You farm for CS at the beginning of the games. Little Easter egg there. So this is a whole city underground, another city. Why and how? I can't wait to find those out.
You folks need anything? Leave us. You sure about that? Sounded to me like...
Piss off.
Is that the guy from from earlier at the beginning? I think so. I can't really recall his character design in my head, but okay. So when they were talking about topside earlier, I thought they meant that there was a topside from where they were at the beginning, but that was topside, and then this is the underground, and this is Vander, who was at the beginning of the episode, I think. So, okay. What you got, Vander?
Do we, have a deal?
Is it because they're all intimidated by everyone in the club, or just because of him, I wonder? I think it's because of the first thing I said, but...
It isn't fair.
Stick with us. Take a punch or two.
I really, like, not the taking punch is kind of crazy, but I feel like she should have stuck with them around that area. I feel like she would have stuck a much better chance.
Told you time and time again, the North Side's off limits. We stay out of Piltover's business.
Why? They've got plenty while we're down here scraping together coins.
Ah, okay. So what I'm getting from this, sorry for the pause, is I'm gonna reference this at something just because it's the first thing that popped into my mind when they just said this. It's similar to like the kind of the earlier vibes of Outer Banks with the Pogues and Kooks, right? So top side got the rich folk, and then you got people who's slumming it down here on the bottom, right? Is that what I'm getting? It's a crazy Outer Banks reference, but it's just the only one I had.
You say swim, they dive in. You say light a fire, they show up with oil. But whatever happens...
So she's obviously the oldest, but by how much? I feel like her and Milo, the way they bicker, they're in similar ages. He's definitely younger, but like probably not by much in my opinion.
Good. Nothing can tie you to what happened up there.
Except your faces, right? Yeah, okay. Lay low.
Name one time she hasn't.
She's young.
Don't bullshit me. We're twice the person at half her age.
Okay. We always need an antagonist, a guy who's gonna say the stuff nobody else wants to say. And I was saying like, yeah, I was just saying earlier that yeah, she's young. Okay, but he made a good point. I haven't seen it obviously, but if they'd probably been doing this when they were her age, and it seems like they probably weren't messing up like she just messed up. I mean, she dropped one of those gems that blew up the thing. She ran away from the group and then lost the all of the items that they got. So if it's true, I didn't see it, but he just said, and seems like Vi seems to agree, that they were much better at her age, then okay, I see where Milo's coming from, but he does need to cool it, because not everybody can have the ability to do this stuff. I don't know, maybe it seems like she doesn't even have like the heart for it, like stealing, this thrifting type of vibe. I don't know, we'll see though.
Echo, what's going on with that thing?
Give me a few seconds.
Ooh, Echo, League of Legends character that I used every so often. Had like that time manipulation ability. Are they gonna have like abilities, or is it just like I don't know? I don't want to speculate too much.
Evening, friends.
Is it like okay? Ooh, sorry, third time. Is it like they separated because like there's some toxic stuff around these people who live down here? Is it the place or the people that maybe they think is toxic? I don't know. I like theorizing, but I also want to let the story play itself, but I like kind of doing both, so we'll do both.
You think my head is thick? Just past the average.
Listen, you shady
How
son of a...
about you go for a little walk, Marcus? Cool off a bit. Go.
Look at this guy's sideburns, man. You don't shave that shit.
I'm sorry, Grayson, but I can't offer up my own people.
Is he the leader of this whole city? Is this the end of the episode? No, it's not. Okay.
Asking questions about you. And that's not a risk I'm willing to take.
So he's just dead then.
Smartest thing you ever said, boy. Get him a meal.
He's not dead. Okay. You gonna kill this cat? Yeah. Damn.
Do you have a subject in mind?
Someone just volunteered.
Alright, alright. That was intriguing. I'm sad for this. I'm sad for this. It was like I don't know at all where this whole thing is going really. I feel like the biggest story points is gonna be this building explosion, whatever those crystals are that Powder has, and whatever that guy was doing at the end there with that serum or whatever that changed that rat into being able to kill that cat. So I feel like those are the three biggest things that we saw in this episode, as well as a bunch of character work and dynamic stuff that we have to know. We met the group and met the supportings, and then some antagonists, kind of did a little bit of world building, and that was basically it for the episode. Yeah, I like the title "Welcome to the Playground" because it really set the sandbox, set the stage, welcomed you to the story without really getting into the story. I feel like I'm gonna get into the story in the next episode, and I wish I could watch the next episode right now. So I'm definitely invested for this show because I know shows are good when I'm interested during episode 1. There's a lot of shows I've watched with my friends who have tried to get me to watch, and like it takes like bunch of episodes for they say it gets good at episode blank, and now I have to find something interesting to move forward with episode 1. That's how I know I'm enjoying a show, if I can get interested or hooked by at least some point of that show by the first episode. So there was a bunch of things here that hooked me. I obviously already enjoy the lore that was in League of Legends, just the game, and so I'm excited to see it kind of played into a show. Like the animation, no offense to Tower of God season 2, but coming from that to this, no offense, I'm just saying this is some peak animation right here. The music was fire. I vibe with the characters. I like all the characters so far. I like Vi. I didn't get a lot from Clagger, I think, but I liked Milo. I like Powder. I like Vi. I like Vander. Echo seems fun. It's a really smart gadget type kid. But I wonder if they're gonna play into any of the abilities of League of Legends, because I'm pretty sure like Echo, for instance, had like some like this bat thing that he had, like this puck thing that had something to do with time, or like I don't know, like teleporting or something like that. I don't know where this is going. That's why I'm saying this first episode just did a lot of background setup. Like I don't really know what the story is here yet, and I think that was intentional. So I'm interested to see like what's next and like what kind of stuff they're going to put in for the story. But so far so good, yeah. So I think that's all I got for today. As always, my socials in the description, as well as my Patreon link with the full-length reactions. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.